everyone, and welcome in once again to Driscoll Arena here in Fall River, Massachusetts. JJ Sylvia, Joey Frank along with you for Somerset Access TV, Berkeley Community Access TV, and Blue Raider Studios. And Joey, Raiders sitting only one win above 500. You've got a game against Apponequet, who's been on a struggle all year long. This is one of those that you need if you're blue.
Yeah, 100%. So I definitely think that they got to win this game. You know, it's a South Coast Conference game. These games are extremely important, especially against a strong rival like Apponequet. Yeah, they're struggling a little bit this year, but it's always a good game when they play Somerset. So we're looking for a key win tonight for sure.
On the delayed offside, Bastis the forecheck along with Sylvia, who gets a stick in there. Puck squibs up. Chance moving in for Nevins. He scores, picking the top corner over the glove of Brady DeRoche. And it's 1-0, Apponequet Old Colony.
And what a snipe by Ian Nevins there coming off the rush. He saw that the defenseman took away the passing lane and he sniped it.
DeRoche the save, the chance in front, putting it just wide as Ryan Orlando. I'm sure he'd want that one back. Bastis, the spring forward for McKenna. And McKenna over the line for Sylvia! And McKenna will tap it in. Tie game here in Fall River.
And a great play by Carter Silver there to shoot the puck for a rebound there.
Tobin. Lakers will wrap it around. Owen Banks couldn't beat Lush to it. Up top, Lions. The shot low. Score! Chase Lyons. His 5th of the season. And the freshman phenom continues to impress.
Yeah, and a great shot from the point low. And I think it just trickled in between the wickets.
Evans, Blanchard, and Frias out there as the forwards. With Bogdan and Ronsky. Springs forward out of Bastis. Score! I didn't know if it hit the post or not, but it went in.
That did indeed go in, and that was a snipe. What a shot by Bastis. Checking, doing a good job on zone entries.
Blanchard up the wall. That's Frias going to the point. Score! Keith Tobin, his 2nd of the season. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game again here in Fall River. Teams every time.
Yeah, I think when you're playing these conference opponents, you see each other at least a couple times a year, so you're used to how each other play.
A break-in chance for Francis. Score! He beat Charlie Rosa in a foot race and put it underneath Brady DeRoche. Tie hockey game with 5 to play.
And we were just talking about how these conference games don't really matter when it comes to records, right? And I think that's the 3rd goal off the rush.
Up the ice, dangles by 1. Nate Peck in, puts it wide. They'll put it back below the goal. Diallo wraps it quickly up the wall. Francis keeps it in, puts it off the shin pad of McKenna. Greg Francis, the dangle. It ends up with Peck. Score! And the Lakers win it in overtime, upsetting Somerset-Berkley. With this win, Apponequet goes to 4-12 on the year. The Raiders will drop to 8-8-1, 4-1-2 in the SCC. Apponequet is going to be back to 500 at 3-3 in the SCC. And Joey, after the loss against Bourne in the quasi-SCC championship, this is yet another gut punch for the Raiders.
Yeah, it seems like this season's been a little streaky. You know, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. You know, if they're on a loss, if they get a loss, it seems like a couple are coming. But if they get a win, it seems a couple more wins are coming. They got to get out of this streaky momentum and learn from this. You know, I think they controlled the play most of the game, and I think a lot prevented them from it being a high-scoring game for them was because they didn't get a lot of traffic in front of the goalie.
Well, yet another edition of this rivalry renewed gave us an overtime thriller with Nate Peck grabbing the game winner for the Apponequet Old Colony Lakers. Final score 4-3 in overtime. That's going to do it for us this afternoon from here in Fall River. From my partner Joey Frank and our cameraman Brian Moniz, as well as our entire crews. Have a great rest of your night.